Welcome back everyone to episode 2 of my Chrono Trigger extended look / complete playthrough. In the first episode, we were introduced to Crono's world in the year 1000 AD. We went to the local millennial fair and bumped into a young girl who was also looking around at all the sights and sounds. We accompanied her to a bunch of attractions before we went up to visit our friend Lucca, who was putting on a demonstration of her teleporter. Unfortunately, our new friend Marle stepped onto the pad and was transported somewhere other than the other pad she was supposed to go to. And we followed her, and unfortunately our trip took us 400 years into the past. So now we are looking around this new version of the world we're in. I can't remember what the city is named. But anyway, what we're doing is, I guess it's just called Guardia, the Kingdom of Guardia. So now we're going to the castle to see if they have any idea where the young girl went. Let's go ahead inside. Halt! Who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troops? Hardly. This kid would never make the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Leene. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. You look kind of familiar, lady. Please pardon us. We revere our queen's guests. I envy you, whoever the queen calls friend. Whom? You don't have to go up to her immediately. We can poke around a little bit. Go downstairs if you want to rest. Yes, we want to rest. The knight's quarters is downstairs. This game is full of bangers, including this one. Take a snooze? Yes. Alright. Magus's troops are strangely quiet. Something is about to happen. Oh, if only Sir Cyrus were here. You've heard of him, haven't you? Yeah. If he were here, this whole mess with the queen would never have happened. Long ago, a beast called Yakra lurked in the western forest. But after the cathedral was built, Yakra disappeared. We're thankful for that. And no questions asked. Sir Cyrus was the commander of the knights. His mission was to protect the king and queen. He and a friend left on a journey 10 years ago. No one has heard from them since. What a relief. The queen's been found. Now we can concentrate on the war. Xenon Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the queen. Talk to the maid if you need to rest. Yep, that's me. I helped the queen. Who's the queen? We need to go this way. Some stuff going on down in the basement. Dining room's below. Chef's got a nasty temper, so don't get in his way. And this dining room is for us soldiers. Feel free to grab a bite. Hungry? Sit down at the upper left corner of the left table. Glad they specify where. I'm hungry. Can't move because this happens. Here's your food. All right! He got an entire ham to himself. Chef's food is great. I give it 3 stars out of 10. What? Magus's troops had better watch out for us. So, You saved Queen Leene. Yep, that was me. Sure did. This place is a mini war zone. This is no place for kids. Wait, maybe you know. What's this eyes cream stuff that Queen Leene wants so badly? Eyes cream. She wants to eat eye cream? Alright, I guess. Can't leave just yet. Where's supper? Oh, Captain. I'm sorry. I was told to sit at this table and I can't. Exactly where he's sitting. We're fighting a war out there. Can't you even keep us fed? And the chef's coming to tell him to shut the F up. What are you fussing about? You're not the only one who's fighting out there. Hey, I don't have time for this. Just feed my men, okay? Shut your trap. I'll decide who's going to get fed and when. Okay. Sorry. Knight Captain is trying hard to fill the shoes of his predecessor, Sir Cyrus, commander of the Knights. And how about you? Knight Captain is normally very kind. Chef just rubs him the wrong way. For a reason. Those two are brothers. You've heard the expression sibling rivalry, right? Yeah, one's respected for fighting and killing people, and the other one makes food. But they're both respected and revered. Alright, let's go talk to the King and Queen. Ah, the game crashed! Alright, we'll get it back again. Give me a second. Alright, we're back. Unfortunately, that is just one of the side effects of playing the game on the Polymega, is that the stupid thing crashes all the time. King Guardia is the 21st. King Guardia the 21st is in the throne room. Mind your manners. Alright, we're going to save before I have another mishap. Moving on. What up, King? Chancellor. Erasing your humming? Come back here. Hey, I'm talking to you. King's room is upstairs. The Knight's quarters are downstairs to the left. Sir, I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the Queen. Can you tell me what happened? Lene's acting rather odd. She seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me. You must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please, rest in the King's quarters downstairs to the left. Queen seems to be waiting for you upstairs in her room. Well, before we do that, let's go up to this side of the building, where the King's completely separate quarters are from the Queen. They don't sleep in the same bed. 100 G's, babies. Yes, I know, the cultural norms have changed over time and people didn't actually sleep in the same bed necessarily back in olden times. Hey, you, creepy guy, what are you doing? But what do you want? Get out of my face! Just between us, the Chancellor's been acting very strange lately. He's been sneaking out at night. Speaking of nutcases, I haven't seen the Queen's Guard, that frog thing, recently. Heard a spell turned him into a frog. Do you believe that? I think he's a spy. Maybe? People say the Chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. The Chancellor's a decent man. Why, he goes to the Cathedral every day. Got one bronze mail. That's why I wasn't too worried about getting items just yet. Although he might not be able to equip it. I think that's for one of our future companions. No, he can wear it. Alright. Hey, put it on. Cool. Alright, let's go. Going to the other side of the building where the Queen is. Yes, it seems a little excessive that they put all these extra floors that you have to go through to get all the way back down to the main floor, but whatever. Some of them have items that you can get. Some of them don't. Some of them are a waste of time. Ooh, we got a tonic. I like to think that's not just regular old, like, tonic. That's hair tonic, and every time he gets it, it adds to his lush, thick locks. Look at that hair. The queen awaits. Let me walk backwards and trip over the carpeting. Oh, there she is. Queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. Weird. You saved our queen? You don't look that tough. And make sure I go ahead and rob the place before I leave. Got one ether? Alright. Let's talk to the queen. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Runs off. Come nearest, sir. Come nearer. Whatever. I'm as close as I can get. Fooled you, didn't I, Crono? It's me. But everyone calls me Leene. So relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Crono. Things take an evil tone. Something's wrong. What's happening? Feels like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Crono. I'm scared. Please, Crono, help me. Uh-oh. I gotta get out of here. She dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Yeah, a little bit. Ooh, can't let this juicy tidbit out of the castle. Did you notice anything odd about the queen? Sure did. Just as I thought. She claims she's not Leene. There's something different about her. Don't mention this to anyone. I grow so tired of the gossip around here. And we're just gonna run away and pretend nothing happened. I didn't kill the queen.
Crono! You're okay. Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to our castle, the castle in our time.
Something like that.
I'll bet they mistook her for that.
Why can't I speak?
I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia.
What?
Marle, that is, Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Leene.
And here's a visual representation of how babies are made. The girl just nods her head twice, becomes pregnant, and a baby comes out.
Queen Leene has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history's been changed.
A yoink.
Marle looks so much like Leene that they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed...
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo.
Marle will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we could save Leene, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry! We have to find the real queen.
Hey, King. Sorry, the queen said she had to take a real long nap. Real long. Don't go looking for her. Bye! Alright, now we have our second companion. Very important. I think they slightly level the characters at the very beginning of the game to whatever you're currently at. In the first fight, there is a good chance she's going to gain one level and or one technique, and as soon as that happens, we will get what should be our first dual tech. It might not happen that quickly, but it does happen almost as soon as she gains her first tech. Very important, every time you come through here, go back to this bush right here, because you can get another free shelter. Saves you 150 bucks, why wouldn't you? Let's go ahead and get an A fight right here. And do a tech, and do a cyclone right in the middle, and kill all three of them. Fight is over. Nope, she didn't get it yet. It'll take a little bit, but she will gain her ability eventually. The way that the game works as far as techs, as soon as two people who have the appropriate tech get in a fight together and win, they learn a dual tech that basically involves the two of them combining their attack so that they can hit enemies with a much more powerful attack. They both have to use a turn in order to use that dual tech, but basically it is a more powerful option than using their individual attacks. Now, if you do have 3 people in your party and the appropriate build for each of them, you can actually gain a triple tech, where all 3 of them combine their attacks into one ultra powerful hit. Those are very, very powerful, very expensive, and you don't get them for quite a while in the game just yet. Certainly not while my characters are level 2 and 3. We're going to run back to the market and buy some equipment for our 2 characters. Alright, let's see what we can get to upgrade. Already has Iron Blade. She can get a new gun. It's very expensive, though. And it looks like she already had the Karate Gi, and we don't need a Gi, so we won't bother with that. But we can add a helmet for both of the characters in our current party, so let's do that. Again, we'll add some tonics. I'll do 20 this time. We have 3 shelters, that should be enough. We'll buy 1 revive and 1 heal. Alright. I don't think we're in dire enough straits that we need to sell any equipment, but we can do that if we want to gain any additional money to buy better equipment for everyone. Lucca's gun is never going to be a terribly useful piece of equipment for fighting, so don't worry too much about upgrading the weapons for Lucca or Marle, who both use guns. They're not very heavy hitters with their primary attacks. It's their techs that are really the useful ones. Yes. Nothing. Alright, and put the bronze cap on her. She has a Karate Gi. The sight scope is probably the best option for her as an accessory. Basically what it does is it allows you to see, I think, enemy hit points during the fight. We'll go ahead and put that bandana on so we can check it. Shows enemies hit points. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. And let's move on. We're going to head to the place where it seems like all the fun stuff is happening right now. The Cathedral, but first I want to recuperate the handful of hit points that Crono lost, plus his tech points. Yes. How critical that'll be. To be determined. Alright. I don't think there's anything here. We didn't check. I don't think you find a ton of items hidden in, like, random drawers in this game. But it's been a while, so I don't remember. Alright, so this is where we need to go next. Right here. I'm gonna do a quick save state. Let's head on in. We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world. That doesn't sound ominous at all. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful looking humans. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Alright, let's bang out that killer tune. Oh dear, looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Hey, there's a shiny here.
What did you find? A hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest!
Uh-oh. Down. Alright. I don't think they move, so we can target the middle two and hit them, but not much else. Ah, they were close enough! It only hit one. Alright, let's see if we can get this right this time. Hit those two, please. Not really doing it. Not really doing it. We'll go ahead and hit the ones that we've already damaged significantly, and hopefully they'll die in the second hit. Okay, I get it. You all want to bang us. Enough. Dead. Not dead. Whoa, that's not good. This would probably be a good time to use Lucca's ability, because I think these enemies are weak to fire. Attack that one. And this is one of those moves that hits in a line, so we do want to try to line up at least two enemies when we use it. Like... she had the flame. I guess she doesn't. That's right. Keep fighting. We're gonna earn it eventually. There we go. Uh-oh. Lucca, you may want to heal yourself. Remember this fight being as tough as it is. I think part of this is we don't have flame Whirl yet, which will help quite a bit. I think, well, not Flame Whirl, but Flame Toss, which is Lucca's first ability. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the hit points. Good lord. 60. Damn! That's a lot of health. Big hit. Alright, she's almost done. And it's over. Alright, we killed the nuns. We're heroes.
Phew, that was close.
Oh. Ooh, big sucker punch.
Ack!
What? Lower thine guard and thou'rt allowing the enemy in. Thou'rt here to save the queen. The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me?
A frog? Crono, it's a talking frog! I hate frogs.
Mine guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the queen.
Wait! You don't seem like a bad, person frog thing. I mean... Crono, what should we do?
Go with the frog.
I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him.
Why are you being so awful?
What's your name?
Again, this character has a real name, but the game was being awful and makes you name it Frog. So, Frog it is. Frog will do.
Alright, nice to meet you, Frog.
Mayhap a hidden door looks nigh. Let us search the environs. I'm trying to go for an Irish accent. I think I'm going to do a terrible job. Dun, dun, banging out a tune on the organ. There we go. Now, that was a pretty lucrative fight. We got about 320 bucks out of that. Let's see if anyone needs a weapon or piece of equipment upgrade. Looks like Frog is going to be alright. He has probably the best equipment that he can get. I do as well. Only person who would really benefit at this point is Lucca, and I'm not too worried about whether or not she gets any upgrades, so let's carry on with our froggy friend. Also very important, and I'll go ahead and do a quick save state here. Ooh, excuse me. One of the things that you'll notice but doesn't really matter yet in the game is if you go into the menu... Yeah, sorry, I know I'm making a lot of things load here. When you look at the characters at the very top of the right side, you'll notice something right above Crono's name. Lightning, and above Lucca, Fire, and above Frog, Water. Basically, all of the characters in this game, with two exceptions, have special elements tied to their attacks. They don't affect the standard hits, but whenever they gain new techs, later in the game, they will gain some that are based purely on the elemental status that they're assigned. So in the case of Crono, he's going to gain attacks that do lightning-based damage, Lucca will gain fire-based, and Frog will gain water-based attacks. Once we get Marle back, Marle actually has ice-based attacks. What are the difference between ice and water-based attacks? Use your imagination. I don't know. Alright, let's get moving. We got a whole dungeon back here we gotta go explore. Again, we're not gonna avoid fights because we want to level up. Also, it does look like Crono and Lucca are at a statistical disadvantage by comparison to Frog, who looks like he's much beefier. And he certainly does the damage to back that up. Fight over. Hopefully we'll start gaining some techs to help make their attacks more effective. For example, Lucca learned Flame Toss. Very important. Now we can do Fire Whirl and... Nope, guess I hadn't given it to him yet. I believe we get a move for Frog sometime in the near future called Crosscut. I might be wrong. And that is like a big movement attack that he can do. And once he learns that, both of us... me and... oh, Slurp Cut, excuse me. Slurp's Cut and Slash, which I guess I haven't learned yet. Or no, it's not Slash, it's Cyclone. Whichever one it is, one of those two, once we both know our particular attacks, Crono and Frog learn a dual tech called... maybe it is called Crosscut. Whatever it is, they have a very cool attack where they basically just take a 1-2 slash at an enemy. Very cool technique. I came in here so that I could heal Crono. See, needed it. You know, here's the thing that I always labor or lament over or just waste too much time thinking about. Who to give the tabs to, because they permanently upgrade your stat by 1 whenever you use them. Certain characters, it's going to make more sense to give those to than others. For example, Crono already does very strong regular attacks. Lucca does not. If you give it to Lucca, it might buff her damage a tiny bit, but it's not going to be as profound an effect on the attack as it would be for Crono, who can do standard hits and do a lot of damage. And similarly, we could give it to Frog, and Frog does plenty of damage with his primary hits as well. This, and it doesn't matter who she hits, she'll kill one of them. Bonk. If you are close enough, instead of using her gun, she'll actually just go in for a melee hit. Same with Marle, she'll also close rank and then do a melee hit instead of using her gun if she's close enough to the enemy. Does it change how much damage they do? No. And did anyone need some health? The answer is... not really. Slurp, which is one of the abilities that Frog has access to, will actually heal your characters. So if you want to use magic points instead of items, you can certainly do that as well. And a whole bunch of chests. We got a maiden suit, which maybe Lucca can use, but I think it's actually for Marle. A tonic. An ether. An empty bucket. Another empty bucket, and most importantly, found the secret Naga-et bromide. What is Naga-et bromide? Apparently, bromide is like dirty literature. So essentially what we found here was a nudie magazine. Hey everyone, humans! We're after the bromide! Get them! Alright. Come at me, bro. And we haven't had a chance to do it yet, but we are going to use Fire Whirl. Oh, maybe we're not. Oh, because, yeah, Lucca wasn't done yet. Alright. Here we go. Big hit! Chop, 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 and they're all dead. I do believe there's a point somewhere in here where we'll be able to use a shelter and get all my tech points back, but for a group of enemies that are as tough as they tend to be, that is a good spot to use your tech points. I got a steel saber. That is absolutely something you want to put on immediately. That is a weapon for Crono. Whatever. There we go. Our attack went up, what, 3 points? And we are now the damage dealer in the party. Sometimes that'll trade back and forth between you and Frog, but it is very much Crono at this point. Hey guys, what's shakin', bacon? Inside this building, there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. Gonna find it. You're humans. They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Alright, and I see something shiny in your bucket here, so... Alright, I know I'm being a fussy little bitch. Let me go use those tabs. We'll use them in the way that makes the most sense. Power tabs are best used on this character or this character. I'm going to give one each to Crono and Frog. Organize, thank you. I think there's one that improves accuracy or hit rate or whatever it is, and you can give those to Lucca and Marle, which will help their attacks hit, supposedly. I don't know how that works. I love that these demon bird things, their primary move is to literally do a spin kick. Alright, good to go. Moving on. Fun little detail that they added to certain characters in the game. When Crono, Lucca, or Marle run, they just look like standard run animations. When Frog runs, he does little hops, like a froggy. Oh, they got huge hit point pools. This might be a good time to flame toss. See ya. Burp. Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. Burp. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Blah, blah, blah. Yakra's so smart, his plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. Blah, 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 blah. I'll look on Magus's statue before my shift. I'm gonna get the pronunciation different every time on some of these names. You'll have to get over it. Hey, where are you going? Hey, come back! Ah! I think you have to do that for the door to unlock. Hey guys, what's up? You're not supposed to be here. Are you here to save Queen Leene? Ah, what a relief. There was no need for you to come rescue me. Master Yakra is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Why don't you make yourselves at home too? How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be just as pleased. Why not rest in here until he's available? How about I steal the money in that chest and just leave? That won't either. Let's go this way. What? Oh, dearest Magus, your flashing eyes like stars, and flowing hair like waves atop the sea. No sad sunny day nor any frightful bright place can get us down. As long as you're near, there's nothing to fear. Punch, punch, punch. I don't know if that's supposed to be going along with the music here. I'm not going to try to do it. I got a speed belt and a defender. So let's take a look at those items and see what they do. I think defender is a weapon? Question mark? Nope, it's not. Speed 1, speed 2, vigor 2. So we can add to the vigor stat. I kind of like the way we're built right now, so we're not going to bother with the boosts to speed or stamina. Probably would benefit her more than anyone, but I like having the ability to see enemies' hit points. In case it wasn't obvious, this is a statue of Magus. Anyway, let them have their little cult meeting or whatever that's supposed to be. Alright, and I don't think we have to talk to him again for the event to trigger, but yep, there we go. Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. What? They're not the real ones? Oh no. Come on, let me do my thing. Here. Get it in time. Nope. No, come on. There we go. Flame toss. I couldn't get it in time. I was hoping to hit all three of them. Can I fire whirl all three? Sure can. Let's do it. Flame toss will only cost 1 point for Lucca, and if you have them in line and hit all three, it usually does kill. Slurp cut, here we go, and X strike, that's what it's called. That is a very effective single enemy hit. Something we definitely want to be able to do when we get into the boss fight for this area. Does anyone need health? I think Lucca was a little bit low. Oh yeah, she could use a tonic right now. And in fact, Crono could use a tonic right now. Alright, moving on. And on. And on. Stop. Ah, I didn't stop. It's fine. We don't have to stop. Dead. Dead. I love that when the fight ends, Frog flexes his arm and he has like a bicep that's bigger than half his body. Also, his hand becomes outrageously large as well. Stop, intruders! Gack! Alright, let's do... Oh, she's not going to be able to do... Flame toss to hit both, is she? Oh, yes, she is. There we go. Alright, we'll just fight these two. Dead. And a dead. That's how it's done, kids. Ooh, we got a revive from one of them. Nice pickup. Will we need it? I hope not. Oh, that's going to be a big hit if we can do a flame toss, if not a fire whirl. Come on, flame toss, flame toss. Hit all 4. Oh, it's going to be close, but not quite. All right, we'll do flame toss. It'll save me some points, and then we'll focus on hitting the Naga-et in the back. Come on, make it 2. Nope, I fell short by 1 point. Dead. Got another revive. That has been very lucrative walking through this hallway. Those are what, 200 bucks a piece? Ah, very good. We needed this. All right, so let's go ahead and use a shelter. Do something we hadn't actually done yet, although it's not that critical because I'm doing save states. We'll do a save. Back up. All the way. The main screen. Thank you. We forget, because of the modern conveniences of solid-state drives and instant loading, just how bad things used to be. A shelter! Yay, we got free shelter! Whee! Snore. Zzz. No, stop it! I said that you can't. Oh, okay. That was creepy. I'll say this, you know what you're doing. Do I? Let's take some quick shots. He is tough. This should be enough to kill him. Yep. Don't think there's anything else that we're going to learn before the end of this area. I think we've learned the main moves that we're supposed to learn up to this point in the game. Yes, you can avoid these bats if you are very careful where you're walking, but we're not going to do that. And I think these bats are vampires, so they can steal some health. But they're also very weak. Alright, pop. More bats. Ow. And then I'm gonna hit it and get even more bats out. Damn you. Yep, see, they do suck your blood. Dead. Ooh, just the right number of points on that one. Alright, let's go turn off the lamp and get 1,000 bats to show up in the room. Nope, nothing. Caw-caw! This would be a good time to do attack. And I don't think that's gonna... It's just a single enemy hit, so let's do fire roll instead. Go. And let our buddy Frog take care of the bat. I got a tonic. I got a heal. Note, no entry. Alright, no entry. See ya. We're done. Game's over. Can't do anything. Alright, see if that's enough to kill those two, and then we'll use slurp cut on the henchman over here was not enough to kill them. Yeah, these are tough guys. Very tough guys. They take a beating. Ow! That should be it. There we go. I think there's another switch right there. Yes, there is. Shouldn't have any enemies show up here. That's just to put down those spikes. Go ahead and get in the fight. So we want to level up as much as we can before we get to the boss. Boss is decently tough. I wouldn't say impossible. Oh, you little jerk. Oh, it wasn't enough. We're gonna have a load of cash when we get back. Ah! I love the little touches in the environments that they had for certain enemies when they show up to fights. Like that one there where he slid down the banister to get to the bottom. Lucca, do a fire toss at henchman, please. We'll take care of the bad. Yep, that's what I thought. See ya. Alright. So all of that so that we could open this path to get to those guys. As they're currently laid out, we will not be able to hit all three with a fire whirl, but we do want to try to get as many of them with a fire-based attack as possible. How about now? Oh, it's gonna be close. Yes! Do it. Done. 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 Oh. Brog, you are underperforming, and that is a very disappointing occurrence here. I need you to kill them in one hit. You see Crono? You see what Crono's doing? He's taking them out. Taking out the garbage. Pop this. An iron sword. We definitely want to put that on right away. Maybe that'll make the difference now. Maybe Frog will be able to kill enemies in one shot like he's supposed to be able to do. Right, so that went up, what, 2 points? Yeah. Still not quite Chrono level damage, but whatever. Alright, so guess what? We gotta bang out a tune on again. This is the only song Crono ever learned in his entire life. Just play those 3 notes. Yeah, Mom said it was a good song, so I play it for her every night before she goes to bed. I don't get it. I don't think it's very good. One more for the road. So I don't think we have any more enemies to fight in this room. Okay. And... go ahead and save state. Let's get up to that now open passage at the very top. I don't think that actually hurts them. I guess we'll find out when we go into the next fight and realize they're all down 50 hit points. Ah, we're being followed. Haha, the two on the bottom didn't fight us. Let's see what Lucca can do with Flame Toss. Nothing. So we got a Flame Whirl. The two on top are the more important ones to get rid of. See ya. Oh, big hit, one hit kill. Nice. Well done, Frog. And another save point. I'll just do a save state. Not a big deal. We only used, what, 2 points for Crono and 1 for Lucca, so I'm not worried about where we're at right now. Prepare yourself, Queen Leene. Oh, let me... Nope, can't open the chest. You! How did you get in here? Frog! Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Be careful. The Chancellor is just a little guy. Yahaha, it's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Stupid Frog. It's time you jumped off this mortal coil. True form, change! Ew, he's turning into a big booger with horns. Reverts to Yakra. Let's do this, Yakra. I want to say your best option here is Flame Toss with Lucca, X-Strike with the other two. Key up. Look at that hit. Too close, can't counterattack. Ouch. But it can give us a snuggle. Alright. Just for comparison's sake, let's do a Fire Whirl and see how much that does. And a Slurp Cut. Not bad. I think X-Strike did a little bit more. Ow, ow, ow. Up. Drew. So what they're trying to teach you at this point is... Ouch. Oh, big hit. Oh, she needs to heal. Alright, wait. Use Slurp on her. And then use Fire Whirl on him. If the enemy is too far away, he does that hit everyone move, the Drew. Quit picking on Lucca, you dick. Alright, X-Strike. X gonna give it to you. Oh, big hit. Lame. Oh god, she needs to heal. This is her move the entire fight, is just gonna be healing herself. Up. Aha, you can't counterattack from there, but you probably will here. That's it. Fight over. Not great experience points for a boss fight, but whatever. Triumphant music for the win. Came to rescue me. Thank you, Frog. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. I thank thee, Crono and Lucca. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us. Alright, let's go. Check these before you leave. You get one mid-ether, but more importantly, and this does have an effect on the story, the missing Chancellor. Real Chancellor. Phew! Thank you. That monster stuffed me in there. Oh, Your Highness! As you can see, I am undamaged! Now here's the good news. As soon as you talk to her, let's return to the castle. You don't have to walk all the way back. The game does it for you. Ta-da! You had me worried, Leene. That no-good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. What a weird thing for someone to say. I'm sure it'll have no effect on the story. I failed to protect you, Queen Leene. My heart disgraced thee. Frog! Aw, poor guy. Yada, yada, yada. We already heard that. Thank you, Crono. But who was that girl we found in the canyon? Your timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened had you not saved me? By the way, where is the girl who was mistaken for me?
Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Crono, where did Princess Nadia disappear? She may still be there.
Before we do that... Oh, wait. No, let's go save her first. We'll talk to him afterwards. Focus on the important beats first. Obviously. And... Zip, 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 zip. No longer dressed like the queen, for some reason. Huh? What happened?
Princess Nadia!
Crono! It was awful. Can't recall at all. It was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die?
Welcome back, Princess Nadia.
You risked your life to help me, too. Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Crono. I didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. Really enjoyed being with you at the fair. You had known my identity. Crono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? Wrong. Oh, Crono, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Crono. Alright, we got everything. Don't think we have any equipment we can give her. We might have to go buy some stuff. Well, no, she has the maiden suit. So she can put that on. Cap and maiden suit. Look at that. Buff. Big time. Don't remember what ribbon does. Put on speed belt real quick and then we'll swap. Strike 2. Alright, so you definitely want to keep strike on. That increases her quote-unquote damage, the hit. So that's a very good item for her. Alright, and now let's go talk to all the people that we deceived into thinking you were the queen and make sure that we don't get arrested for treason. Which means the real Leene was somewhere else. It's exactly as I thought. Talking to her mid-sentence, I guess. You guys leaving? Wherever you're heading, be careful. The more I look at you, the stronger the resemblance. Uncanny. We're gonna head back to our time and then call it an episode, so we have a couple more minutes of game here. So, she wasn't Leene after all. And we gotta talk to the queen. I mean, you know. You're the real queen. Oh, wait. It's Marle speaking here. You're the real Queen Leene, huh? You really could be my twin. Well, you two better get along, or I'll be in big trouble. I'll keep my fingers crossed. What? Never mind. I guess it's time to go. She's looking very carefully at those two and saying, I need you to f***. Thank goodness you're safe. You may resemble Leene, but you sure don't act like her. Anyway, you've really helped me. Let me know how I can repay you. Money would do good. Thanks. My mom's pretty poor. You could set up a savings account for me, and then in 400 years I'd be filthy rich. Just saying. Give me money. See you. "'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good." Eek! Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Crono, you have potential to be a good swordsman. ...
Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either.
Alright, do we need health? I can't remember if we recover all our health when we get pulled back to the castle. We did not, so we definitely want to do that real quick. 3 health, always good. Yep. Don't think there's anyone else we really need to talk to, so let's just hit the bed and get out of here. Take a snooze. Alright, we're out. We have to walk back through the forest every time. But again, the key here, the valuable part of this is, we can always hit up that one bush for a free shelter. Hey, there's the fight that I was missing. This also may give us a chance to get Marle's first major attack, which will, I think, give us a new attack ability for Crono. I'm gonna say it wrong every time. Fire whirl! Oh, damn it. How about now? Got it. All 3! Dead, dead, dead. Learned Slash. Lucca learned Hypno Wave, and that was it. Damn. Slash is a move that Crono can do where he basically, like, flings an energy shot at an enemy across the ground. I think it only can hit one enemy, so you can't use it to hit enemies in a line. Get the free shelter. And get the free exit. Ish. Not really a free exit. I have to pay a toll to get in and out of the woods. Alright. Nothing else we really need to do here. I'm sure there's some flavor text in all those houses about the fact that Leene has been saved, but whatever, we don't care. We get it. She's safe. We did the thing. Don't have to fight him. Do have to fight here. Yes, the enemies did change, I think. They're a little bit tougher now because we have a group of 3, so they want to keep the game interesting. Ow! Dead. And probably not dead. Oh, probably dead. Never mind. What the hell do I know? There we go. First dual tech between them. Aura Whirl. Aura is a healing spell. By doing it as a whirl attack, you basically can spread the healing in a big radius around Crono. So you heal multiple people with it. Not a damaging attack. I don't even think she can get a damaging attack until you go to one very specific point in the game, which we have not gotten to, and we won't for a while. How do we get home?
Your Highness, Princess, we...
Please, call me Marle.
Well then, Marle, observe.
Wow! Lucca, you're amazing!
Ain't it the truth? Oh, I mean...
Enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's kind of a portal, and it takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I used the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please.
But why did this gate suddenly appear?
Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it.
This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time.
All right. Coming, Crono?
No, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, dumbass, I'm going with you. Leave me in the past. Gotta hit the note in the post again. Here we go. Ha! Phew, we're back. Crono, Lucca, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner.
Sorry for putting you through all that, Marle.
Are you joking? That's the most fun I've had in months. And I have some new friends, too.
Crono, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do.
Bye. See you soon, Lucca. Will you escort me home, Crono? Every time. I'm going to say it wrong. Every time. All right. We'll go ahead and call it an episode there. Go ahead and do a save state. And wrap up for this episode. So we continued our journey in the year 600 AD. Obviously, when we got there, we found that Nadia, or Marle, is what we're going to call her the rest of the game. Marle obviously had been confused for the queen. When we went to talk to her, she just mysteriously disappeared. And we had to go find out what exactly happened. Lucca joined us and pointed out that because we had interfered with the natural flow of history, where the queen gets kidnapped, Frog shows up and saves her. The queen never got found. She got killed by her captors, and all of her descendants just failed to exist. So we had to join Lucca, or Lucca joined us. We had to go find Frog while he was basically searching the cathedral like he normally would to find the queen. We joined up with Frog, went through the cathedral, found Yakra, who was impersonating the Chancellor as part of the big ploy to kidnap the queen, fought and defeated him, saved the queen, saved the real Chancellor, who vowed to reform the justice system in Guardia so that it was tougher on villains, kind of like the Yakra that kidnapped the queen. We took the queen back to the castle. Frog was upset that he was not the hero he thought he should be to save the queen. We thanked him for helping us save her, and as well as Marle. And we have returned to our own time, where we'll go ahead and escort Nadia home, or Marle home, and everything's fine. No problems whatsoever with what's happened in the course of the game thus far. Certainly not a change in the way things are going to play out because of what happened to the Chancellor. We'll find out about what happened exactly with the Chancellor in the next episode. That's going to do it for episode 2 of our extended look / complete playthrough of Chrono Trigger. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.